March 3rd, 2017. Almost 6 years ago, the Nintendo Switch arrived. Ever since then, we saw a Switch Lite and OLED version. Two different cosmetic designs, but performance-wise, nothing. A Switch Pro has been rumored for a while, and we know Nintendo has to be planning some sort of next-gen console, because the current hardware isn't keeping up much longer. And even though it is true people normally play Switch for first-party games, it wouldn't be a negative to see them with a better resolution and increased FPS. That's where the successor to the Nintendo Switch comes in. Rather than a Pro version, Nintendo will most likely launch a new-gen console. I just don't see how after 6 years, they launch another variant for the Nintendo Switch. Even with a power upgrade, it is a waste of time and a terrible business strategy because they could use all those resources to build an actual new-gen console. Switch 2 is perfect. Not sure if they'll go with that name, but I'm going to get into some of the upgrades we all expect on a new Nintendo console. Without sounding rude, I want to mention that the Nintendo Switch has a terrible storage. It is not okay how little they gave us. 32 gigs, that's like 2 or 3 decent sized games. Not a good look. To be fair, microSD cards aren't expensive, up to 128 gigs. But I don't see why we couldn't get more storage. In the Nintendo Switch 2, 256 gigs of space is a must. The Switch is no longer a kid's console. You can now play Witcher 3 and Outer Worlds, games that take plenty of space. So upgraded storage is necessary, and as far as the console itself, we will likely see a bigger size, somewhat around 20% size increase. This will give us a better cooling, a bigger battery, better specs, and an improved display. The battery should last for 6 hours while gaming and up to 12 hours on YouTube and other uses. A huge increase from the typical 3 to 7 hours on the regular Switch. The display should preferably run 1080p on portable and 4K docked. As far as 8K, I don't see Nintendo moving from 1080p to 8K from one console to the other. And 4K is enough personally. I believe 8K isn't necessary. Regardless, let's get into the performance now that we have the resolution. So let's carry over to the frame rate. On games like Zelda, Tears of Kingdom, 1080p and 60 FPS and 4K 30 should be a guarantee. If possible, bump that 4K to 60 FPS too. A way to enjoy the art style of such a game in higher detail. Moving into the software, one of the big things that needs fixing is the online membership. There should be a party system built into the Switch, and bringing game chat should also be the focus. Because an app on your phone to chat online is a bad idea. Bringing Discord should also be a priority. Every console except Switch has Discord added, a feature that allows you to chat with anyone from any platform, making crossplay games a better experience. And to finish up, the main two elements we all want to know. First, the expected price of the console is once again $299, with a very small chance of it being $399, because every past Nintendo console has been under $350. The Switch OLED is actually the most expensive console up to date. Nintendo prefers cheaper consoles that are maybe a bit weaker on the hardware, but that overall bring many aspects into their competition. So, $299 is highly likely to be the official price of the new launch gaming system. And last, the release date for this product. Nintendo seems to have 6 to 7 year gap between releases, meaning that the Switch 2 should be a year away at the latest. But we also know that the Switch is still selling very well, so it gives them no reason to launch an upgrade just yet. From 2024 to 2025 is the time we'll see a new system, and I'm leaning more towards 2025. Because by then, it'd be 8 years, more than their last releases, so it gives them enough time to get the most out of the Switch, as well as hyping up their fan base for a new generation. And that's overall what most people should expect from a new Switch, because even though it is a big upgrade, it is also a new generation.